Yo, this is your boy RP35, aka Scotty to the T, and we are chilling and marinate like we always do. Yeah, man, you see, I'm in a opposite spot here, and I want to pretty much tell you why I'm in an opposite spot. I'm sitting here close to the command center, but this is something that I've been wanting to do for pretty much a good long time. I've been kind of really postponing to do this video for a while now, and I think I'm gonna have the opportunity to do that. So like I say, just had to get my thoughts together, get everything going, have my cup of coffee going with me so I can be chilling and marinate like we always do here in the studios. So pretty much what I want to do is I want to do a tour. I want to do a tour at the Rodimus Prime Studios. I've been wanting to do a tour for quite some time. I just want to pretty much get everything together, get everything right that I've been wanting to do this for quite some time. And so this will be the good opportunity for me to do it. I'm going to show you a lot of things, what I have, what stuff that I owned, you know, a lot of old school stuff, like old school, you know, movies that I have on my DVDs or Blu-ray collection. I will pretty much show a lot of old school consoles that I pretty much have, what games that I posted into the studios to progress the videos, to make the videos more better. And also I'm going to show you my game capture device, what different devices I use to make these games and make them better. I will definitely put stuff on that. Also, I'll show a lot of things that I can do here, and I also will show the command center, what the work I do when it comes to doing these videos. And hopefully pretty soon I will definitely start doing stuff to show you what program I pretty much use, and I will definitely get to that pretty much in another video, because this video may be a little longer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try my hardest to try to make this real sweet and real short. So pretty much what I'm gonna do, so let's just have fun at the Rodimus Prime Studios. I hope everybody can, you know, like I say, it's not the top of the line studios, but it's something that I love, that I put together, not just by me putting the room together. Pretty much I have to really thank, you know, the family. They put this together as well. So they was the team who made my studios do what it is. And a lot of stuff I kind of did, all the bugs and stuff like that, and all the systems and stuff I do here to make my videos right, to make it look good, make it look crispy. So without further ado, let's just get on with this tour. And y'all, you subscribe to this channel. It's free. It's nothing you gotta pay for anything. And I hope y'all appreciate this video, and let's continue with the tour. Alrighty, so ladies and gentlemen, this is what you see here. This is the Rodimus Prime Studios, and this is what I have right here. So pretty much, as you can see, excuse the flare of the windows, I had to change it on, I had it on 4K for a minute with this camera, so pretty much I had to change it to HD so I can get rid of the glare. I think the 4K was pretty much making a glare. So hopefully in this video I can go ahead and fix it and put it back on 4K. But yeah, this is it, man. This is my artwork. This is what I'm gonna do. So pretty much I'm just gonna go with story, and I'm just gonna go around in circles and pretty much tell you what I really have. Alrighty, so as you can see, my boy is a Dragon Ball Z fan, Dragon Ball Super. You know, I bought this for a good little minute. So like I said, I had this poster, I think, back when the mall was still here. So like I say, it was the last one I had. Also, we got the old school headphones, that I had before, back when I was going through the studio, when I had the old studios that I was using. I think the videos I had, the one on top, that's the one I was pretty much using. So, you know, that's what I normally do. So they're Turtle Beaches. Turtle Beaches is always the best sound quality ever. Okay, over here we got a Magic Johnson one of those pops. These things are pretty much as popular, man. I mean, they're pretty much all over the place. I mean, you can get these things anywhere. Okay, we have the Goku Black of the Limited Breaker series of the Dragon Ball Super. We got Mario right here, and we have Mega Man. Gotta thanks to my wife and daughter because they pretty much bought these two, and like I say, they both talk, make noise and stuff like that, so that's pretty badass. Over here we have the Hot Rod, pretty much the old 1986 Transformers the movies toys, and I'm telling you, they got a lot, and I'm gonna get a collection. I'm gonna get a collection one of these days, and I want to try to make something I can put all my action stuff in acrylic, put them in a case so they can be pretty good. Over here we got this creepy person from the Squid Games, so you know, over here, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move her out of the way, make sure she don't fall. And over here we got Galvatron from the Transformers series, back from the 86 series. I couldn't find the, I don't think they had the one from the 86 one, but this is the 86 version that I have. I've been wanting to try to find the Megatron. That's what I've been wanting. I want the Megatron with the gun. I don't want the one with the cannon. Okay, over here we got Scooby-Doo, toothpicks. Over here we got the Knight Rider car, which is not Kit, it's car. Because if you have the gold part, let me see if I can pick them up here if I'm not gonna make a mess here. Move on my way, Scooby. Okay, so yeah, this is car. So this is because it's designed. If you go back to season 3, this is when he returned, and I kept this thing, and I found him at Walmart, so I'm like, yes, I had to buy it. Hopefully one of these days I can find Kit, to know where Kit is. I can pretty much look forward to that. Okay, down here we got Baby Yoda chilling in the cut. We got Stewie and Brian, Mario. We got all the Mario stuff. E.T., Pikachu. Back in the back got Gizmo chilling in the cut back there. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go around. So we got Mario, we got controllers, we got old school CDs, which they just chill in the cut. Had these CDs for years. Okay, so going up, we got Attack of the Titans. I mean, the season 2. Don't get me wrong, I love that animation, dude. I mean, I got the games. I pretty much love it so much. It kicks badass. Over here, you cannot forget the Transformers the movie, dude. Like, this is my childhood. This is my very first movie I think I watched as a kid when this thing dropped. 86 was the year, man, and I really miss it because they had all the good stuff here. All right, down here we got the Squid Games. We got Godzilla -1. I'm telling you, this is one of the bestest Godzilla movies of all time. I've looked at all of them, and Toei pretty much can make a good Godzilla movie, and this one was really good. It tells a really good story. If you own it or have it, please go buy it. I recommend it. I mean, it's really good. Over here we got the top part. We got Cowboy Bebop, good animation. We got the Avengers. We got here with the Dragon Ball and the Death Note. As you can see here, we're gonna go through Goku. And this is, I definitely bought this one. This was badass. You have the Ultra Instinct Goku here, and if I turn around, you got the Super Saiyan Goku, which is the Dragon Ball Z. Flip it over here, you got Dragon Ball Super, which is the Ultra Instinct Goku. And if you can flip over here, you got the Dragon Ball GT part with Goku Super Saiyan 4. And I had to get it, man. It was cool. Same thing here with the Death Note. I can't really think of his name, but you have him, and if you turn over this way, you'll have this guy. That's the other guy. He was like the brains of everything, but he was kind of crazy. Okay, over here we have Wakanda Forever, pretty much Black Panther. Okay, over here we pretty much have Donkey Kong. Now, I think my daughter bought this one for me because they had Donkey Kong, I think Space Invaders. Old school tradition on that. Okay, over here we still have the Attack of the Titans. Like I said, I love the anime show. It's pretty good. We have Dragon Ball Z. We have Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi, one of the best of Star Wars comeback ever to bring these characters back. And you know, I think this was the last of James Earl Jones did the voice of Vader. you know, now before he passed, and I was like, God, I wish they could really do more to keep that tradition going. But you know, over here we got Muhammad Ali, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. That's right. Over here we got Stranger Things a little bit right here. Over here we have Jaws. Over here we have Naruto picture. Over here by the light, and I wish I could find a picture frame for this one. This was the Muhammad Ali knocking out Sonny Liston back in 1965. Yes. Okay, so over here by the lights you have Baby Yoda with Katana Sokka. Okay, back over here to the light, we got Dragon Ball, we got Goku in the middle, got my little clock. Okay, so once we're walking over here, we have the Stranger Things back in the back, so you can't really see it. So excuse me with the light, so I'm gonna go up to it before I hit the glare of the light. Okay, so over here we have Goku again, the Dragon Ball, just like I said, your boy's a Dragon Ball fan. We got Spider-Man. Over here we have Creed 3, Michael B. Jordan. I had to say Creed 3 is okay. Like I say, just had to get the story, but like I say, nothing won't beat the very first one to the second one, so that kind of really did a trick. Over here, my friend, my confidant, my mentor that told me everything, Brian Winton. That's my boy. Over here we got the Michael Jordan poster back when he was, you know, up there, Air Jordan baby. This one when he has when he won the trophy, when he won the championship. I love this poster, man. When I saw it, I had to buy it. Over here you have the Stranger Things 4, which is cool. Over here you have Michael Jordan again jumping. Over here we got more Attack of the Titans, the season finale. This is when Aaron, whatever his name is, had the longer hair. I saw the last of it, man. He just went nuts, went crazy. Okay, over here we have JoJo Bizarre Adventures. Over here we have Sonic 2, the movie. And over here we have Ahsoka, the best Star Wars ever. They played in Disney. I loved it. And over here, my daughter had bought this with the Pac-Man, and she made this one. She made the Pac-Man with the part with the control and everything. And I said, I gotta have that. It's pretty cool. And over here we got Death Note. And we have another Michael Jordan when he shot the shot clock playing with the Utah Jazz. And over here we have Dragon Ball Superheroes. And here we got again the piggyback pretty much of the Stranger Things. And over here we have pretty much the Koopa stuff. It took me a minute to get this thing because I had it on the floor in a couple of my videos. I had it on the floor for quite some time, and I knew I had to find a home for it. So, you know, like I say, finally got a home to put up on the wall. So finally made that trick. Okay, so up here is the stuff that you see on my videos. This is the Rodimus Prime light. It comes on, I turn it on sometimes when I do my videos. Really got a shout out to my niece who bought this one last year, Christmas, I think. And I was wanting to try to get it myself, but she beat me to it. So I have to really shout out, have a thanks to her. Over here we have Sonic, we have Chateau. And over here we got old school VCR tapes. So you know your boy is still old school. And this is what I do, old school at its finest. And over here we have the Ultra Instinct Goku toy. We have the Pac-Man, we have the little mushroom dudes and the ghosts, which, you know, the mushroom thing ain't really, there's just, you know, just shits and giggles. Over here we got Broly. Alrighty, so over here we have movies, and now we have games. So let's get to the movies. So pretty much I have a collection of movies, and don't get me wrong, we ain't even done yet. We got tons of it. Because if you kind of go up here, action figure, got Cloverfield, Halloween, Monster Squad, which is a classic back in the 80s. In time, you know, all kinds. And I also have Super Sentai. I'm thinking about getting some more Super Sentai here momentarily, here soon. My favorite ones, because these are what Power Rangers was, but you know, the Japanese version came first. So hopefully one of these days I'll make a video of that, and I'll talk about, I won't talk to all the Super Sentais, but I will definitely talk about the one down there, Zoo Ranger. That was pretty much, that was with the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers back then. So I'll definitely do a video of that. Okay, we got a collection of Star Trek Next Generation, the complete series, which I love that. Emergency, I love that show. Then you have the Captain Kirk, Star Trek, because this is the Jean-Luc Picard. We got Annabelle Horror. After we move all this stuff, here's all the games. Some games I have between the game. Switches, PlayStation 2s, Xbox, PlayStation 3s, you know, games I used to do with my videos. And over here, so when I'm gonna go ahead and move these two out of the way, got a couple Xbox games, like I said, the OG. And over here, you got the whole collection of The Walking Tall. And over here, when I move you in the way, we have Luther, Spider-Man, and we have Picard. Picard, I mean, I watched that on, was it HBO Max? I think they had that. Don't get me wrong, I had to buy it, dude. That was, the series was cool, man. I'm a Trekkie fan, like I say. You know, your boy's a geek, so you know. Okay, over here we got more VHS tapes, baby. I mean, we got ETs, RoboCops, all the old stuff. So, you know, boys still love VHS tapes, and I still have plenty. Over here we have more DVDs. Now, I'm not going to go through the whole collection of this that I have, so I have pretty much random stuff, you know. So between old anime, all kinds of stuff, old school movies, that's just what I do. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna circle around here. We're gonna go back in the base. So what we're gonna do again, more movies. So like I say, Transformers, can't beat that one. We have the whole collection of Death Note, which like I said, with all my pictures. Most everything here on this collection is animation, old movies, documentaries, you name it. Like I say, we have The Godfather. I'm focused on getting the Voltron Japanese version called the Go Line. I definitely get that because they take more that the Americans can't show. So I definitely want to try to get by that hopefully soon. We have Magic Johnson's. I used to watch it because when my cousin had the other Magic Johnson, I bought this one, so it showed a lot more information on that as well. Then we got Ghost Dad thing. We got a couple of animations. We got Ninja Turtles. We got the Wonder Years box set, and we got the original Power Rangers. Okay, so over here on the second one, we have all the Knight Rider collections, Beverly Hills Cop 3, Star Wars, RoboCop. Now, I remember having this when I had this on tape, and I finally bought it. I think I bought it from eBay back years ago, and I was happy to get that collection, so it kind of put a smile on my face. Over here, we have Bruce Lee's, we have all the Rockies, between Creed 1, Creed 2, Creed 3, all the Friday the 13s, all the Nightmare on Elm Streets, Halloweens, which I got to shout out to my wife because she really threw a ball on me because when she bought all the Halloweens, so that was pretty much what's cool. All the Final Destination, well, I'm not gonna say all the Final Destinations because like I say, that one came out. Predator, Flash, we have Dolomite, you know, all kinds of stuff. Rambo, Tales from the Crypt, all the Star Trek movies. And down at the bottom, you got all the Dragon Ball Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, and Dragon Ball Super. Like I say, love animation, love it. Over here in the third collection, you know, you got the He-Mans, you got the Saw, you got the John Wicks. You have the Fly, which is gruesome. We have the Hunger Games. We have Jurassic Park, Lord of the Rings, Aliens, Top Gun, you know, you name it, we have it. Then we got the Thundercats collections, the Martins, Akira. We have 28 Days Later. I've not seen the new one yet, so hopefully soon I'll get back to watching that new one. Hopefully put my spirit to it. And in between, we got Transformers the movie, the Japanese version of it. We got the collection of the Cosby shows, etc. So like I say, your boy loved to collect. love movies. Anything in this batch was pretty much was new and improved. So over here, we're going back to the games. Game consoles is what we have. So pretty much over here, we have the Xbox Series X. And the controller part is over there in the center. So like I said, I was using that when I was making a video together. We got the Nintendo Switch, which hopefully your boy will get a Nintendo Switch soon. Hopefully, I don't know, but hopefully soon. PlayStation 5, we have charger controllers. Okay, down here we got the PlayStation 2, my VCR. Down there we got the PlayStation 3, the old school, and we got the old school Xbox, baby. Your boy had to get it because, like I say, in other my Facebook videos, I pretty much made a talk about it, you know. So here we are with your boys. Command Center is what we do here at the Rodimus Prime Studios, the Command Center, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I do with my work. This is all I do with the work to make sure the videos, everything come good and crispy. Just like I say, I do a lot of stuff with my station. So like I said, I have my lights that I have here, and I got the other light that's head over here. And if you can see right there, my camera, if I can zoom into it, if it don't really flare it up, and that's my camera. So that's camera one. So that's the camera one that I use here in the studios. A best good camera, good HD quality. Not had no problems with it. Never had no problems with it. So everything's good. Got my microphone way back when I pull it back up to me. My tower, pretty much printer, you know, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so everything is here. So what can we do? Okay, we also have these controllers. Now I'm gonna talk about these controllers right here. Now they look like PlayStation 5 controllers, which they're not. So once we're gonna walk over here. This is what you need right here, and you can get this on Amazon, you can get this anywhere. It's these little game carts, these little things right here. If I can get up in here, this right here. So this right here is pretty much just like an old school games that you can play old school stuff with it. You can get these things at Amazon. They're pretty good deal, but sometimes you have to kind of watch out to what games you want to buy, because sometimes if you do that, you don't know what's all in there. So you just have to kind of fiddle around with it. But I got a lot of them, so that's pretty good. Okay, so now everything is completely set. So this is I'm gonna tell you to make all this happen to my videos. I'm gonna show you. This is the meat and potatoes. This is the device that brings the magic. There's two devices I have that brings the magic back into these videos. The first one I'm gonna show you is my capture card, and it is the USB 3.0. This is what I use to capture all my videos. So this device is pretty much as cool. I really enjoy it. Way better than I had when I bought the Elgato, because the Elgato was doing some crazy stuff, man. I don't know if you have to have a good top of line, but this right here is an A+ in my opinion. It makes my videos crispy, more good. It does the job. Now the other second device I pretty much have that will technically make videos more good, and let me go ahead and show you that issue of that as well. To play my Xbox and my PlayStation, because you know they have the cords that you have to have with the yellow, the red, and the white. So pretty much what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you a device that I use to make this stuff come to life. I don't know the name of it, but this thing right here is a beauty. This right here will help in all your games if you want to record anything, because like I say, you can't use these things with this because it's totally different. But what you do is you put these ports in here in the game, and you hook up to your device, because that's what did come back when the TV came out. You had to have these, or you had to have your VCR or whatever, etc. But you hook these up to that console, then you get one of these things as a USB, which you got to get a block, you know. And this right here is you hook this up to your HDMI, and that right there will this thing will work on PlayStation, let me see, PlayStation 2, your Xbox, anything that's old, because back in the day with the old school consoles, they did not have HDMI back then. So, you know, everything was pretty much legit. So that's what I normally would use when it comes down to that. So that is my whole area that I have. Like I say, it's not much, but I'm happy here, and I'm very blessed that this room was together, and yeah, this is my room, and this is what I do here. So I hope y'all guys enjoy it, and hopefully soon, real soon, I'm gonna definitely be going to make a video of what programs I use to start my videos, what stuff I used to do, what editing programs I normally use when I edit my videos, stuff like that. So hopefully one of these days I will definitely show you what I have and what I do. So all right, well, this is your boy RP35 signing out of here. Y'all take care, and y'all have a very blessed day. Peace.